Welcome to There's No Correct Way to Be Successful.
Yo, what up? It's Cyrus. I'm here in Times Square, and I'm gonna tell you guys a story about business that I've learned. Hopefully, it could be of value to you, and I know it will be. So, I do marketing online. I just try to create value from things on the internet, right? But before this, how I got into all this is concert promotions. So, when I was in my junior season at NAU, I was a junior in school and in football. I got hurt, and I had to sit out like 2 weeks, and it was kind of a depressing situation because it's like I couldn't play football. I wasn't doing good. Like my form wasn't there, and I was just really into fashion, throwing parties, and my mind just wasn't there. So I sent out a mass text message to all my friends, and I was just like, "Hey, I want to do a concert, and I want to promote my clothing company, Royal Epic U. And if you have any money, to invest, that'd be amazing, right?" And then my best friend from the time, he still is my homie, right? He hit me back and he was like, "I may be interested," and he ended up loaning me $300,000 to do this Lil Wayne concert, right? Crazy amount of money. We had a very special bond, because we both went to a really rich school, high school, but we were like not the rich kids, and we both played football together. And my junior season in high school to my senior season, I probably got like 300% better, and the reason why is we would go work out at midnight on every day of the week. So in the off season, Monday through like Thursday, we would go to this one park in between our houses and we would work out. So, like, everybody on the team knew, and it started to, like, grow a special bond between all of us, So, this one dude, Jake, he was, like, my best friend by far, and me and him were the key ones that would lead this little workout group. So, when you play sports with people, your bond just grows so tight that it was just like, man, I believe in you and I trust in you. And when it came to doing business, that work and that respect that we've had for each other is still was there, right? So that's the reason why somebody would trust me with that much money, right? And even at the time, like, we didn't even talk maybe for like a year. And it was random, like, "Hey, I need money." "Okay, here's 300,000. But that's because I planted those seeds, and I am that person. If anybody, knows me, that's the type of person I am. I'm really dedicated to working, right? So he gave me the money. We did this show, and it's interesting when you do concerts because how it works is you pay half of the deposit to the artist, and then the day of the show, you pay the manager in cash, right? So this is our very first concert. There's a friend of mine that we met through my homie BJ. BJ Dodgies, and he's a DJ, I think, at like Wild 94.9 in Northern California or whatever. He was a part of this little clique called I believe the Noisemakers, and it's a bunch of DJs in Northern California. And he was like, "Yo, I think that they can book Lil Wayne," and we were going to choose between Lil Wayne and E40, and E40 was like 30 something thousand, and then Lil Wayne was like 80, and we're like, damn, with this all these costs. it was gonna be end up being close to 100,000 to do the E40 show with like all these Bay Area artists, or it was Lil Wayne and you know these other artists, and then it was gonna be like 200,000 is what we thought at the time. Ended up being way more, but we, you know, being the psycho crazy person that I am, I'm thinking I'm gonna take over the world. Of course, I was like, yeah, Lil Wayne. There's no other person that would fit at the time. And keep in mind, this is like dedication to Lil Wayne time. Lil Wayne was the biggest artist out at the time. He was putting out mixtapes like once a month, twice a month. It was crazy. So we did Lil Wayne at the biggest time ever, like right before Lollipop came out. And it was just like bananas, right? So we wired them, I think it was like $32,000 to just like some account. We don't even know where it's going. And, you know, when you're thinking about this, just understand that the entertainment business is all based on trust. It's like the people that you're working with, you don't know where the money's going. And that sounds weird, but that's the way that the business works. It's like this person knows this person, this is the price, you pay it or you don't. You don't know any legitimate thing other than that, right? So they're like, send the money to this account, send the money to the account. And, you know, we're all sitting there like, damn, dude, I may have just lost my best friend's 32 grand. You know, it was just really scary, right? Regardless. So we get a contract. They're like, you can promote the date. So we start promoting everywhere, like Lil Wayne's coming, blah, 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 running around town promoting or whatever, which is like a whole nother story in itself. And like the day of the show comes along. What's wild on a side note, the bank would not let me get a cashier's check for the back half of the money. I think it was like $40,000. So I had to go to the bank. I had to go to 4 different banks and pull out $10,000 cash the day before the show. So like for like 24 hours or so, was walking around Tucson with like $40,000 in my backpack. It was really paranoia, right? So the day of the show is there, you know, Lil Wayne and them pull up on the bus, and you know, it's like, damn, like this is really going down, you know, this is real. Somehow our homie Ben got on their bus, and he's just up there chilling with them. We had a bunch of friends in town, so I was like, yo, I'm gonna buy all you guys like food, right? So I bought them a bunch of food, and I spent the money, the cash that I had. So I think it ended up being like $60 or something dollars, whatever. I had told AJ, hey, give me the money so I can, like, you know, make sure I have the right amount. I guess he was like $20 short or something like that. So we go to the hotel room for them to count the money. It's like 2 dudes with guns. I think it was like Lil Wayne's uncle or somebody that looks like him, and or Cortez. So I guess, I don't know if he's related to him or not. And Solomon and me are counting the money, and it ends up being like $20 short, right? It's like $38,980 something, $980. And I'm like, okay, like whatever. And these guys were like, yo, you got to go back down to the ATM and get the other $20, right? And I'm like, all right, you know, whatever. I get up and I go to the ATM, and at the ATM, I'm like, damn, dude, like these guys are sweating over $20. We've just given you 80 grand. Like, you're smoking crack. You're tripping over $20. And, you know, of course, he did the concert, whatever, you know, his historical moment, right? At that concert, freaking Dalla was there. Dalla, he got shot and killed, which is sad. But you know, Tyga was on our show. Tyga, we flew him out for free. We paid him no money. The Pack was there, so like Little B, all these people were at this show that we did, and it's like, if you look at like history of the fucking rap industry, Like a lot of people were at this one show before they were big, so it's like really kind of wild to look back on. Even the noisemakers, these guys that do the Young California, Young Arizona, the amount of people who are like doing stuff in the music business were all in one place. You know, of course, me, myself, look at AJ, look at all these people, right? But as time passes, you look back on it, and it's like this dude tripped over $20 when we paid him $80,000. But if you think about the road manager's life, who knows what he was doing last week? Who knows what he was doing a month ago? Who knows what his life was like before he got this opportunity to be the one trusted enough to go and get the money, right? So, yeah, it starts out with $20, right? $20 out of 80, oh, it's all good. Who knows, maybe the next night, the next person's like, hey, I'm $100 short. Okay, like, all right, that's becoming a problem. Okay, I'm $500 short. Oh, man, that's starting to add up, right? $1,000. That's kind of what the point of this story is that, like, he was so on his mission to do the best job he could in his role. He wasn't even the star. He's not the one getting the adoration from the fans. He's a role player on the squad. But he was like, nah, you're $20 short. Go get that $20. And now that I'm a wiser, older person, I'm like, man, that's like really memorable that he took his job that seriously, down to the penny that this must be done, because he could be replaced, right? Doesn't even matter if he's family, he could be replaced. And he wasn't letting the bad habit, the chains of bad habits aren't felt until they're heavy enough to not be broken, right? So it's like he's on his stuff. And it's just so easy to like not work out and not make sales calls. And this is all stuff that I struggle with every single day. But when I think about it, it's like, if I don't take life that seriously, how can you ever expect to be making $80,000 in 1 hour? How can I ever get to that point if I don't even take my life that serious now? I'm not even anywhere close to that level of having a brand and an impact of what they are doing still. So it's just something to think about as you're going on your day or your business. It's like, this is just a guy that no one will ever know or see, but he's that dedicated to doing his job that well. Are you taking your business, your life, your occupation, your role in whatever it is that you're doing that seriously? You know, because somebody else will take your job. They will beat your ass at whatever it is that you do when the opportunity comes, if you are not preparing and taking it that serious. So that is the dose of reality for today, and you know, my little story. And hit me up. It's a link below the video, right? Let me grow your brand. I'm really good at it, and I can make you look like $2 trillion easily, and it would be amazing to work. So I'll talk to you guys soon. I'll see you later.
Hey guys, this is Zach here, and I want to thank you for watching this video. We created a bunch of these videos because we wanted to show you that everyone is different, and since everyone's different, everyone's gonna have their own different path to success. So it's okay if maybe you're going through life right now and you have no idea where you're going. It's okay. You can not know where you're going and still leave an amazing legacy behind you. So if you're into positivity, if you're into empowering others and just feeling really good and really trying to help people succeed, we've created this community that's all about empowering each other and boosting each other to success. So join us in our community. Down below, you'll see a link. Click on that link and we'll see you on the other side. Talk to you soon.